Childhood and personal formation. The start of a grand dream. Born on June 28th, 1971 in Pretoria, South Africa, Elon Musk grew up in a family where innovation and ambition were part of daily life. His mother, May Musk, was not only a dietitian but also a model, embodying the power of blending intellect and charisma. His father, Errol Musk, an engineer and entrepreneur, instilled in Elon the idea that limits are mere conventions for those willing to push beyond them. A young dreamer with big ideas. From an early age, Elon stood out for his curiosity, bordering on obsession. Shy and introspective, he found refuge in books, devouring encyclopedias, science fiction, and stories of great discoveries. Picture a 10-year-old boy not just reading about space, but dreaming of one day conquering it. This insatiable thirst for knowledge became the foundation of his future achievements. At 10, Elon taught himself to code on a Commodore VIC-20 computer, at a time when most of his peers were playing outside. By 12, he created and sold his first video game, Blastar, for $500. This small triumph was the first proof. Elon Musk doesn't just dream, he acts. Trials that forged his character. One childhood. Bullying and alienation context and challenge. As noted in the original text, Elon Musk faced severe bullying in school in Pretoria, South Africa. One of the most serious incidents involved an attack by classmates that landed him in the hospital. Beyond physical injuries, the bullying had a profound psychological impact. Musk described himself as a shy, introverted child who felt like an outsider. His passion for books and science fiction while shaping his visionary thinking further isolated him from peers who didn't share his interests. Inner struggle. The constant sense of rejection could have led to self-doubt or fear of social interaction. As a child, Musk likely grappled with loneliness, exacerbated by complex family dynamics, such as his parents' divorce. His strained relationship with his father, Errol, whom Musk has described as toxic in interviews, added emotional pressure. How he coped. Musk found solace in the world of knowledge and dreams. Immersing himself in books like The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and encyclopedias, he built an inner world where his ideas mattered. This intellectual escape helped him maintain self-belief. Creating Blaster at 12 was not only a technical achievement, but also a way to prove to himself and the world that he was capable of something meaningful. These early successes anchored him against despair. Lesson: loneliness and rejection can be painful, but they can also fuel self-development. If you feel like an outsider, find a passion, whether a hobby, idea, or knowledge, that gives you the strength to move forward. Your uniqueness is not a weakness, but a potential superpower. Second step to the stars: emigration and education. At 17, Musk left South Africa for Canada with no clear plan or financial support. This period was marked by uncertainty. He took low-paying jobs like cleaning grain silos or working on a farm to survive. These conditions contrasted sharply with his ambitious dreams of changing the world, likely causing an internal conflict between reality and aspirations. Inner struggle. During this time, Musk likely battled self-doubt and fear of failure. Moving to a new country without resources or connections was a daunting challenge that could have shaken his confidence. As detailed in Ashley Vance's book Elon Musk, Tesla, SpaceX, and the Quest for a Fantastic Future, Musk lived in modest conditions, sometimes surviving on food costing less than $1 a day. How he coped. Musk used these hardships to build resilience. He viewed each job as a step toward his goals, not a humiliation. His persistence and belief that these struggles were temporary kept him focused. Enrolling at the University of Pennsylvania, where he earned degrees in economics and physics, was a turning point that allowed him to unleash his intellectual potential. This period also taught him humility. Even geniuses start small. Lesson: uncertainty and lack of resources are not the end but the beginning. If you find yourself in tough circumstances, focus on what you can control. Your effort, learning, or small steps toward your goal. Every obstacle is training for future victories. 3. Personal losses, family tragedies, and relationships. One of the most painful moments in Musk's life was the loss of his firstborn son, Nevada Alexander, who died at 10 weeks old from sudden infant death syndrome, SIDS, in 2002. This tragedy struck early in his career as he was founding SpaceX. Additionally, his relationship with his first wife, Justine, deteriorated after this loss, leading to their divorce in 2008. Later, Musk faced challenges in relationships with his children and other partners, including singer Grimes, adding emotional complexities. Inner struggle. The loss of his son was a devastating blow. In Ashley Vance's book, Musk rarely discusses this event, but Justine noted that he tried to shut down the pain by focusing on work. This may have been a coping mechanism, but also reflects his struggle with grief. His divorce and strained relationships with some of his 11 children added feelings of guilt and emotional instability. In a 2020 New York Times interview, Musk admitted to feeling very lonely at times, despite his public persona and success. How he coped. Musk channeled his pain into his work, which became both his strength and weakness. After losing his son, he doubled down on SpaceX, believing his mission to make humanity multiplanetary gave meaning beyond personal pain. He also sought to build new relationships, though not always successfully, showing a desire for emotional balance. His children with Grimes, including XAE12, brought him joy, though he acknowledges the difficulty of balancing work and family. Lesson: personal losses are part of the human experience, even for those who seem invincible. If you face grief, allow yourself to feel the pain but seek meaning in what you do. Your mission can be an anchor to help you endure the toughest times. Business, career, and companies. From dreams to the stars. Elon Musk doesn't just create companies, he challenges the impossible, rewriting the rules of business, technology, and even space exploration. Each of his projects is not merely a business, but a mission to change the world. Here's how he did it. 1. Zip 2, 1996 to 1999. The first leap into the big game. At 24, when most people are still finding their place in the world, Elon, alongside his brother Kimball, founded Zip 2, a company that developed online directories for newspapers. Imagine the mid-90s. The internet is just emerging, and a young Musk already envisions how it can connect the world. He worked relentlessly, sleeping in the office and coding through the night to bring the idea to life. In 1999, Compaq acquired Zip 2 for a staggering $300 million, with Elon pocketing $22 million. This wasn't just a reward, it was the seed capital for his next dreams. Lesson from Musk: even the simplest idea can change the game if you're willing to work while others sleep. 2. X.com, PayPal, 1999 to 2002. A financial revolution. Never slowing down, Elon dove into his next venture. X.com, an online bank aimed at making financial transactions fast and accessible. After merging with Confinity, the project evolved into PayPal, which became synonymous with digital payments. The journey wasn't easy. Internal conflicts, technical challenges, and investor skepticism threatened everything. Yet Musk remained steadfast, believing digital finance was the future. In 2002, eBay acquired PayPal for $1.5 billion, with Musk earning about $180 million. This was more than financial success. It was proof that his vision was ahead of its time. Motivation. If you see the future, don't let anyone convince you it's impossible. 3. SpaceX, 2002 to present. To the stars through adversity. With the PayPal windfall, Elon could have lived a life of luxury, but he chose a different path. A dream of space. In 2002, he founded SpaceX with the audacious goal of making humanity a multiplanetary civilization. The early years were disastrous. Rockets exploded, investors turned away, and 2008 became the toughest year of Musk's career. SpaceX faced repeated launch failures, 3 in a row, while Tesla grappled with financial and production woes. Both companies teetered on the brink of bankruptcy, and Musk poured in his entire fortune, roughly $180 million from the PayPal sale. Compounding the pressure, his marriage to Justine Musk was falling apart, adding personal turmoil. Inner struggle. Musk has admitted to immense psychological strain during this period. In interviews, he described 2008 as a time when he was mentally running worst-case scenarios and barely slept due to stress. The fear of losing everything, his company's reputation and dreams, was ever present. His divorce further strained his emotional state, leaving him feeling broken and exhausted. Close associates, including his brother Kimball, noted that Elon was on the verge of a breakdown. How he coped. Musk employed several strategies to navigate this crisis. Focus on action. Instead of succumbing to panic, he concentrated on technical and strategic solutions. After the third failed Falcon 1 launch, he rallied the SpaceX team to analyze the failure in detail, leading to a successful launch in 2008. Support from loved ones, his second wife, Tallulah Riley, and friends like Tesla co-founder J.B. Straubel provided emotional support. Musk also leaned on his team, believing their shared mission united them. Faith in the mission. Musk constantly reminded himself why he was doing this, not for money, but for humanity's future. This motivation kept him going, even in despair. The successful Falcon 1 launch and a NASA contract saved SpaceX, while investments and restructuring stabilized Tesla. This period was a turning point, proving Musk could withstand pressure few could endure. Lesson: in times of crisis, hold fast to your purpose. If you're on the edge, seek support from loved ones. Focus on what you can do now, and remember, even the darkest times pass if you keep fighting. 4. Tesla, 2004, to present. Reinventing the automotive industry. When Elon joined Tesla as an investor, and later became CEO, electric vehicles were considered a niche for enthusiasts. But Musk envisioned a future where cars were not only eco-friendly but also powerful, stylish, and innovative. Tesla faced countless challenges: production issues, skeptical critics, and financial struggles. In 2008, with both SpaceX and Tesla on the verge of collapse, Musk invested all his funds to save them. His persistence paid off. Tesla became the world's most valuable car company, and models like the Model S, Model 3, and Cybertruck redefined what cars could be. Motivation: believe in your idea, even when the world laughs at it. 5. Neuralink, the Boring Company, OpenAI, Twitter X. Missions without limits. Musk never rests on his laurels. Neuralink is developing brain-computer interfaces to merge humans with technology. The Boring Company is building tunnels to solve urban traffic congestion. OpenAI, which Musk co-founded, laid the groundwork for an AI revolution. In 2022, he acquired Twitter, now X, for $44 billion to make it a hub for free speech and innovation. Each project challenges the status quo, proving Musk isn't afraid to tackle the toughest problems. Lesson: true success comes when your ideas transform not just one industry, but the world. Laws that move the universe. Musk's principles of success: how an ordinary person becomes a legend. Elon Musk doesn't just achieve goals, he redefines what's possible. His principles are not mere rules for success, but a mindset that challenges the ordinary. Here's how he does it, and how these lessons can inspire us all. 1. Visionary thinking. Dream to change reality. I don't create companies to make money. I create companies to solve humanity's problems. These words are Musk's guiding star. He doesn't focus on what's trendy today, but on what will matter in 50 or 100 years. Colonizing Mars through SpaceX, transitioning to renewable energy with Tesla, and merging human brains with technology via Neuralink aren't just business ventures. They're steps toward a thriving human future. Consider 2002. With $180 million from PayPal, Musk could have bought yachts, but he chose to build rockets for Mars. That's visionary thinking, seeing what others deem impossible and making it real. Motivation. Ask yourself, what's your big dream? What can you do today to get closer to it? 2. First principles. Thinking break the world. Down to its core, Musk doesn't accept "that's how it's done" as truth. He thinks like a physicist, breaking problems into fundamental principles. When told rockets cost millions, he didn't accept the price. He deconstructed the process to its components. The result? SpaceX builds rockets at a fraction of competitors' costs. He applies this approach everywhere, from Tesla's batteries to the Boring Company's tunnels. Instead of following templates, he asks, how can this be done differently? Better? Lesson: don't take the status quo as truth. Break your problem into parts and find new solutions. 3. Superhuman work ethic. Labor that conquers time. 80 to 100-hour work weeks, nights spent at SpaceX's office, coding until dawn at Zip 2. This isn't myth, but Elon Musk's reality. In SpaceX's early years, when rockets failed repeatedly, he lived at a pace that seemed impossible. After one launch failure, he rallied his team, declaring, "We don't give up. We'll make this happen." This obsession with work isn't about burnout. It's about a passion that burns brighter than exhaustion. Motivation. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Every extra step you take brings you closer to your goal. Risk tolerance. Betting everything. In 2008, with Tesla and SpaceX on the brink of bankruptcy, Musk invested his entire fortune, $180 million from PayPal, into these companies in Solar City. He took out loans, sold assets, and risked financial ruin. Where most would have retreated, Musk went all in. His gamble paid off. A NASA contract saved SpaceX, and Tesla became a symbol of innovation. This willingness to risk everything isn't recklessness. It's a belief that great goals are worth any price. Lesson: sometimes to win, you must be ready to lose it all. What are you willing to stake on your dream? 5. Learning on the fly. Knowledge as a superpower. Musk had no degree in rocket science, yet he founded SpaceX. He devoured books, consulted experts, and learned through action. His approach to self-education is a relentless pursuit of knowledge, from engineering to economics. When Tesla faced production challenges, he dove into technical details to find solutions. This ability to quickly master new domains makes him unstoppable. Motivation. Never say, "I don't know." Grab a book, take a course, or find a mentor, and learn. 6. Assembling super talent. A leader who inspires Musk isn't a lone genius. He builds teams that achieve the impossible. His demanding nature is legendary. SpaceX and Tesla engineers work at a grueling pace, yet they stay because they believe in his vision. He doesn't just assign tasks, he inspires, showing that their work changes the world. From Gwynne Shotwell, SpaceX's operational genius, to Tesla's designers, Musk finds the best and makes them better. Lesson: surround yourself with people who share your dream, and together you'll reach the stars. The shadows of genius that don't dim the light. Dark sides and criticism. The cost of greatness. Elon Musk's story isn't just one of triumphs. It's a testament to how ambition, passion, and human nature intertwine. His flaws and controversies make him not an untouchable icon, but a real person who presses forward despite everything. Here's how his dark sides affect him, his companies, and the world's perception. 1. High demands. A genius that exhausts, Musk's superhuman work ethic is matched by his expectations of his teams. At SpaceX and Tesla, employees often work 80 to 100 hours a week to meet his ambitious timelines, leading to burnout. In 2018, several key Tesla employees left due to the intense atmosphere during Model 3 production. Yet, there's another side. Those who stay become part of historic achievements like the Falcon Heavy launch or Tesla's rise to the top of the auto industry. Musk believes great goals demand extraordinary effort, and his demands reflect a pursuit of perfection, not cruelty. Lesson: leadership is about balancing inspiration with care for your team. How can you motivate others without draining their energy? 2. Twitter X, scandals, impulsiveness that costs. Since acquiring Twitter, now X, for $44 billion in 2022, Musk has made it a stage for his most controversial moments. His impulsive posts have sparked storms. A 2018 tweet about taking Tesla private at $420 per share led to a $20 million SEC fine. And his comments on censorship or politics have polarized audiences. These actions sometimes harm his company's reputations and draw criticism for lacking diplomacy. Yet, this impulsiveness is part of his authenticity. Musk speaks his mind, even if it causes chaos. His purchase of X aimed to create a hub for free speech, and despite criticism, he continues to experiment. Motivation. Your passion can be both a strength and a weakness. How can you channel it to build rather than destroy? 3. Overpromising timelines. Dreams that outpace reality. Musk is notorious for optimistic forecasts that often miss the mark. He promised Tesla robotaxis by 2019, but the project remains in development. Neuralink, meant to revolutionize medicine, faces technical delays. Starship, slated for Mars by 2024, is still in testing. Critics accuse him of chronic optimism that misleads investors and fans. However, this optimism fuels his vision. Musk sets impossible goals to push the boundaries of reality, and even if timelines slip, his companies achieve what others deemed fantasy. For example, Tesla's Model Y became the world's best-selling car in 2023 despite delays. Lesson: dream big, but learn to manage expectations and never stop, even if the journey takes longer than planned. Motivational charge: Musk's dark sides remind us that even geniuses have flaws. His demanding nature, impulsiveness, and over-optimism can create chaos, but they also make him who he is. A man who defies both physical and societal gravity. His story teaches us to embrace our imperfections but never let them halt our progress. What's your dark side, and how can you turn it into a strength? The secret to universe-changing success. Conclusion: what's the secret to Musk's success? Elon Musk is more than an entrepreneur, engineer, or visionary. He's the embodiment of what's possible when you refuse to accept limits. From a shy boy in Pretoria to the man building humanity's future, his story proves that success stems from passion, courage, and relentless forward motion. Here are 5 keys to his triumph that can inspire us all. 1. Big picture thinking. Dreams. Bigger than life. Musk doesn't build companies for profit. He solves problems that impact all of humanity. SpaceX isn't just launching rockets, it's paving the way to Mars. Tesla isn't just making cars, it's fighting for a sustainable future. Neuralink and the Boring Company aim to redefine human nature and cities. His mindset isn't about how to earn more, but how to make the world better in 100 years. Imagine 2002 when space was the domain of governments, and Musk decided a private company could colonize Mars. That's big picture thinking. Lesson: stop focusing on small goals. What's your mission to change the world? Elon Musk, the architect of possibility 2. Willingness to lose everything. Risk as a catalyst. Musk has repeatedly put everything on the line. In 2008, with Tesla and SpaceX teetering on the edge of collapse, he invested his last $180 million from the PayPal sale, took out loans, and risked total ruin. This boldness wasn't recklessness, but a belief that great goals justify any cost. When the Falcon 1 rocket finally reached orbit after 3 failed launches, it wasn't just a technical triumph, it was a victory of an unyielding spirit. Motivation. What are you ready to risk for your dream? Sometimes one courageous step changes everything. 3. Relentless self-education. Knowledge as a superpower. Musk had no formal training in rocket science, yet he built SpaceX by devouring books and consulting experts. He dove into Tesla's technical details to solve production issues. From economics to neuroscience, his thirst for knowledge knows no bounds. In 2015, when Tesla struggled with Model X defects, Musk personally tested the Falcon wing doors to perfect them. This ability to learn on the fly makes him invincible against challenges. Lesson: never say, "I don't know." A book, a course, or a conversation with an expert brings you closer to your goal. 4th, hands-on. Technical involvement. A leader who creates Musk isn't just a CEO signing papers. He immerses himself in engineering details, codes, tests, and pitches ideas. During Starship's development, he worked with the team on engine design, and at Tesla, he personally approved the Cybertruck's aesthetics. His ability to blend strategic vision with technical mastery enables him to create products that are ahead of their time. This isn't delegation, it's co-creation with his teams. Motivation. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Your idea comes to life when you become part of its creation. 5. Driven by purpose, not money. Passion that moves mountains. For Musk, money is a tool, not the goal. He could have lived in luxury after selling Zip, or PayPal, but instead, he poured everything into projects that reshape reality. His mission isn't wealth, but legacy, making humanity multiplanetary, saving the planet from climate crisis, and expanding the limits of the human mind. This passion inspires not only him, but millions who see him as a symbol of what's possible. Lesson. Find a purpose that gets you out of bed each morning. That's your engine for success. Final surge of inspiration. Elon Musk's secret isn't magic or luck. It's a refusal to accept no, tireless work, and a belief that anyone can change the world. His journey from a bullied boy in Pretoria to a man launching rockets and making electric cars iconic is a call to action. Dream big, take risks, learn, create, and never stop. If a kid from Pretoria could send rockets to space and redefine transportation, what's stopping you from achieving your dream? Grab your rocket and soar to the stars, or